All right. Hello, hello. So, technical difficulties, but we're going to power through. Hello, hello. I'm going to let this run for a second because like I said, technical difficulties. So we're going to just let this run for a second. Let it run, let it run, let it run. What a day, what a day, what a day, what a day. All right, don't forget to click that like button. So Donna is not going to be joining me today. She had hello Amy, hello Susie. So Donna had major technical difficulties. So I'm going to give this a minute, okay, to kind of let everybody get here because we've had a day, right? And we're going to kind of go, I'm going to discuss I'll talk a little bit about Mercury retrograde as far as I know it. Donna is so much better at that, but like I said, she had some issues today, so we're running with just me and we're going to deal. It's going to be fine. So don't forget to click the like button. All right. Also, there's a pinned comment over here from Tyler, who is my moderator. I'm not going to be doing personal readings after this, but if you want to book one, there's the information. So we're going to give it a minute to let people get in here. Again, we had technical difficulties today. So we're just gonna do just me because Donna couldn't get it handled, which is fine. It's not gonna nobody's gonna die. We're all gonna be fine. So I'm gonna go through all 12 signs. I'm gonna talk a little bit about what Mercury retrograde is. People panic. Basically, Mercury retrograde is it's kind of like if you're on the highway and there's a car that's going slow, right? And all the other cars are going by you and they're like mad and shaking their fist. That's Mercury retrograde. Okay. It's when we need to slow down and pay attention to details and pay attention to communication, pay attention to all of those things because if not, it's going to be a bigger problem down the road. Okay. There are people too that are born during a Mercury retrograde. If you don't know if you were or not, you can go to Astrology Cafe or Cafe Astrology. I can never remember which one. And put in your birth information and it'll tell you if you were born during a Mercury retrograde. If so, they're going to feel really good um, during those times, right? So, okay. So we're going to start with Aries. Don't forget, everybody, to click that like button. I'm going to pull an oracle card for y'all, okay? And it's just going to be like your focus. What are we focusing on during this Mercury retrograde? What does your focus need to be? What do you need to be paying attention to? And again, general reading, not going to resonate for everybody. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Aries, 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 Aries. Let's do it. Donna had technical difficulties, so that's why she's not here. So I'm winging it. We're winging it. We can do this, right? All right. Aries, Mercury retrograde. Tick tock. All right. So essentially, um, the universe is almost like giving you some extra time to get things done. I just want to I just want to say crunch time, crunch time, crunch time. I feel like you feel a little bit overwhelmed. Okay. Slow down. All right. Make sure you dot all of those I's, cross all of those T's, because, there's situations coming up that are going to be imperative to have had all of these details handled. Let's see what else we can get. And the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So, your communication with others, pay attention to what you're doing, pay attention to what you're saying, and the Sun, because people are going to really be paying a lot of attention to the things that you're saying, especially if you're in a group or collaborating with people. Eight of Cups, and you don't want to lose people along the way because of miscommunication. Look at that! Look at that big moon. She's like just kind of walking into the unknown. Um, but there's an evolvement here. There's like things going on that you're evolving. and moving past, right? Oh, I love it. Okay, so Five of Cups, another warning. Literally, just pay attention to what you're saying so you don't regret it later. But the Star, right now, the cosmos are kind of, you know, doing good things. It's sort of a it's like a cleanup almost right now for you. So pay attention to what's going on. I love when we have the sun and the star in readings together. It's really beautiful energy. It's very balanced energy. Okay, so just pay attention to what you're doing as far as communication, as far as contracts, as far as work projects. I do feel like with these two threes, you're working with other people, and it may very well have to do with your money right now. And that's what the universe wants you really to focus on. Be present, be aware of what you're saying, review things, you know, emails, whatever, before you send them, because there's a bigger picture. With this Three of Wands, it's like right now is kind of this like it's like the pre-game show. There's something coming in that's really beautiful for you. Look at that. It's like you're coming into this energy where you're going like right towards the light, right towards happiness, right towards success, right towards money. Okay? So Aries, if you are dealing with things at work, things with contracts, things with money, the universe is really, really balancing things out for you. We've got Temperance, the Sun, and the Star so far. So just be cognizant of what you're talking about, what you're working on with this TikTok. It's like right now you've got a minute. The universe kind of slowed things down to give you an opportunity to pay attention to what's going on around you, because you do have something really beautiful trying to come in. And I see you getting there. I mean, and it could even be travel. There's a couple of travel components here, but it's something that's going to make you really happy. It's something that's going to be productive, that's going to like give you a return on an investment. I mean, we've got this pinnacle energy here, and it literally tells a story. You know, you're working with other people, on money, on investments, on income, on stability, and it's going to turn out really well. So just pay attention to what you're doing, pay attention to what's going on with others. Be very careful with your communication, because again, it's just kind of like this reset time. It's like right now it's time to kind of like wash your hands, do the final cleanup, so that everybody's on the same page, and the turnout, the end product, is good, which is, I mean, obviously what we want, right? All right, I love it. Oh, hi, Donna. So Donna had issues. She had technical difficulties. It is what it is. It's just one of those things. Where sometimes that happens. And yes, it can happen during Mercury retrograde. So I'm going to invite Donna, to, if she has anything over here in comments that she wants to put to kind of help explain Mercury retrograde, you know, like in layman's terms, which is what I need also because I'm not an astrologer. So, you know, she's the smart one in the room when it comes to that. But Aries, things look really good for you. Money, finances, work, contracts, stability, home, that kind of thing. Um, Take time out, gather yourself, and pay attention to what you're doing moving forward. All right. So we're going to move on to Taurus. What's going on for Taurus this Mercury retrograde? What do you need to focus on? What do you need to pay attention to? What's your kind of your focal point that the universe is giving you? Let's see what we get. I feel so like clumsy because I don't have time in between to, you know, like get my breath and shuffle cards and whatnot. So we're just gonna do this. I see other YouTubers going live and they're so smooth, and I'm like, it's fine. All right, Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. What's up with Taurus? What does Taurus need to know? What's your focus for Mercury retrograde? What's coming in for you? What do we need to pay attention to? Those kinds of things. Oh, not taking those. Here we go. All right. I don't know what this says. What does it say? A leg up. Okay, Taurus. Right now, if you need help, ask for it. Okay. It sucks. It's not easy. I realize that asking people for help is an uncomfortable position to be in. But I do see that it's really going to be in your best interest. I mean, and nobody's going to see you as weaker or less than or whatever. Okay. But right now, if there's a project you need help with, or just self-help, emotional help, whatever it is, the universe is literally saying reach out, right? I don't know why I'm getting that with this fool. He's got his hand out. But you're getting ready to embark on something brand new, okay? you may be not understanding everything or not understanding someone else's perspective or thoughts. Ask, okay? Ask for that guidance. The Hanged Man, don't get hung up on something small. And the Four of Swords, stay calm, stay focused, stay direct, okay? Approach things gently and with tact. But if you have a question or you need help or you have something going on that is causing you to not understand something or not be able to move forward with something, the universe is telling you to ask, right? A leg up. Now is the time to ask for help before you get in so deep that you can't function. And again, here comes this Knight of Pentacles, okay? Slow down, right? Slow down, pay attention to what's going on around you. Don't be in such a hurry that you miss something or that someone else misses something, okay? The Nine of Wands. I do see you here almost a little worse for wear in whatever situation is going on. It's like you're kind of like, I feel pretty rough. I don't know if I could, make it this final stretch. And that's where the universe is saying, ask for help. Okay. Whether it's from, a community or an individual or whatever kind of help it is that you need, here we have this emperor energy. And I love this because the emperor is successful at running his kingdom, right? He has the resources, he knows when to ask for help, he knows, when to call the troops in and all of those kinds of things. And there's, it's like in managing your life, sometimes you have to reach out, to other companies for support. Same thing. Okay. It's just that's what's going on. And there's not anything wrong with that. In fact, it makes you stronger. Working together with other people, with other companies, with other, energies, it makes you stronger. It's like those skills, like an in-service for life, right? And right now, I really do see that that's what you need. This Ten of Cups, it certainly could have to do with family, with money. Nobody likes to get loans or whatever, but listen, if you need the help, you need the help. Nobody wants you to starve until, next month or whatever. An Ace of Cups. You have a lot of people around you who really care about you, who really would do anything to help, who really are in a position to be able to give. Their cup runneth over, right? And also pay attention to people around you who may need this help. You may be in a position to give somebody some help, right? King of Wands, very action oriented, and I do feel like right now is a time to take some action on something maybe that you've been dreading doing or whatever. Just pay attention when you're doing it. Go slowly, pay attention because again, Ten of Pentacles could have to do with home, with finances, but you've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So right now, I feel like it's a really imperative time for you, Taurus, to kind of get in the game. And if you need to, if you need to call in some backup, then call in some backup. It's not a big deal. It's going to be fine. Don't drown because you didn't ask for help, right? And the Page of Wands, here's that communication, right? Hey, I'm drowning over here. Or, hey, I need help with this. Or hey, I'm upset about this. And then work it out together. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. This is really beautiful energy. Okay, really, really beautiful. This is finding stability in your communication, finding stability in working with other people, kind of like that seesaw being just really balanced and really beautiful energy. If you're the only one sitting on the seesaw, you're always going to be on the bottom. Just saying. All right. Let's see what we do here. So I hope everybody's doing well. Don't forget to click that like button. Okay, it bumps me up in the algorithm. But also, if you're here and you're watching, welcome, welcome, welcome. I was supposed to have my friend Irish Donna Tarot with me today. We had technical difficulties, so we're just moving on. And I'm winging it because that's what we do, right? We just move on and we wing it. Things don't always go as planned. And that's kind of what Mercury retrograde is about. It's Donna described it as when you're on the highway and there's a car going really, really slow, like say you're the car and you're just going really slow, trying to be careful, and everybody is, like angry and going around you at, 90 miles an hour. That's yeah, Donna, that's kind of what Mercury retrograde is, but it's a time to slow down, pay attention, focus, give things your full attention, and not just, go at such fast paces that you miss something. Okay. And there are some people who are born during a Mercury retrograde. If you don't know if you were or not, you can go to Cafe Astrology or Astrology Cafe. I need to figure out which one it is at some point and get it right because and you can find out. You put in your birth information, date, time, and location. There'll be a little R next to your Mercury. All right. All right. So we are on, what are we on now? Gemini? Gemini. Hi, everybody, everybody, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. I love you all. Don't forget to hit that like button. All right. Gemini, what's going on for you during Mercury retrograde, right? What's happening? What do you need to focus on? What's the message? Again, general readings, okay? Take what resonates for you, leave the rest. Whew. All right. Hello, Lucy. Gosh, hi, everybody. Hi. Okay. Gemini, 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 Gemini. Does somebody want to keep track of what size? Please don't keep track of that. What sign we're on as we go. Multiple people, one person, I don't care. That way, if somebody pops in, they can glance at that chat and they'll know what sign we're on. I would appreciate it so much. All right. Gemini. A change in the wind. So things are changing, things are moving, things are shaking. There's a lot of you that there's like been a lot of confusion or a lot of things going on that really have you you're like, wow, this is a lot all at once. And it is, but it's really setting you up to be in such a good place. And it seems more confusing than it is. You know that old saying, the Lord doesn't give you anything you can't handle. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Lucy. Big Trouble in Little China. That's cute. Okay. Change in the wind for Gemini. You could be adding a family member in whatever way that happens, all different things, right? What's going on for Gemini? What do we need to know? What's up here? Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. The Hierophant, learning some lessons, maybe people getting married, entering into contracts, entering into living arrangements, that kind of thing. For whatever reason, Knight of Cups, I feel like right now you do have some people kind of coming into your life through love. It's like, births, weddings, even just close friends that are kind of like in your Canada. Hello. Hi, Claudia. Kind of in your circle that are being like, initiated in. And things are changing. The Fool. We there's just a lot of new energy here, dealing with new people, new perspectives, new viewpoints, new things. Like it's just almost like this, that moment when you realize you were grown up, like you went from looking at I don't know, whatever online to like looking at bird feeders, right? It's like that moment when you realize things have changed, things were different, not bad, just different, just a different level. Just, I mean, it's just like new things, new people, new places, maybe even, new kids coming along, getting married, and having, like mixed families. And I don't, you know what I mean, like stepmom, stepbrother, stepsister, that kind of thing. Four of Cups. It seems like there is a lot of disruption, but it's not really disruption. It's kind of like beautiful chaos, is almost what I want to say. It seems more confusing than it is, but it is all going to work out. Seven of Pentacles. There might be a need for more money at this time. Like there might be a need for somebody to kind of like rev up finances or production or productivity, or, trim a budget or whatever that is. If you do have other people coming in, Ten of Pentacles, but it doesn't look scary. I mean, it doesn't look bad. There's like this kind of worry for a minute that the whole bottom's going to fall out of something. It's not. It's going to be just fine. It's going to be just fine. The Devil, Capricorn energy, again, worry, fear, anxiety because of this change. But Gemini, I feel like you can handle it. I mean, if any sign can handle it, you can handle it. I mean, there's two of you, right? Anyway, I just feel like it seems more chaotic than it is. But also, if you've got something that you need to flush out, something that you need to deal with, something that you need to handle, do it now and get it gone, because it won't come back. If you've had a persistent problem with a persistent person or something like that, figure out a way to handle it, because if you do it now, it's not going to come back. That's what I'm getting. But yeah, the Seven of Wands. If you handle issues now that you don't want to come back, they are not coming back. Okay, so handle it. Do whatever it is you need to do. Do it appropriately and kindly. But if you have something going on, yeah, it won't come back. If you deal with it right now, and I don't care what it is, money problems, in-law problems, kid problems, whatever it is, just whatever it is, and the Empress, because you're handling your business, right? And there's nurturing and abundance and a really beautiful energy here of being able to just handle everything and almost not even skip a beat. This change in the wind, zebras have stripes, and when they all stand together, it confuses predators. They don't know which one is which, right? And it feels more confusing than it is. It's really beautiful. No, we haven't done Virgo. I'm just on Gemini. We did Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. So if you guys want to back it up because you're an Aries or a Taurus or the beginning of Gemini, go right on ahead. Anyway, those stripes on that zebra, it looks a lot more confusing. There's a reason for all of it, but it's all going to like fall into place. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, right? So Tarot Destroyer. Sorry, not today. Not today. We're gonna take care of you. All right. So that was Gemini, and I'm trying to put all these back like in a mixed up order because these cards are harder to shuffle. So it's just going to take however long it takes tonight. I'm not going to stress. I'm not going to worry. Donna was going to be here. She had technical difficulties, so she's not here, but that's okay. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. You're very welcome, Hell on Heels. All right, so we're going to move on to Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Right? Boy, Cancer. So funny that Long Island accent. Tyler and I used to like, I don't know why, but we'd be driving around and we just oh well, thank you, Shell. We worked together. We'd be driving around and for whatever reason we would just start talking in Long Island accents. It's really great. Tyler. Everybody say hello to Tyler. He's moderating from home. Everybody say hello to Claudia. She's on here. She's my friend. We love Claudia. Thank you guys for being on top of all of this, this the sign that we're on. I just absolutely adore every single freaking one of you. Oh, Tyler's on his way to my house now. I bet the door is still locked. You know what? Let me jump up really quick and take care of that. It's literally right here. I'm back. Okay. I unlocked the door for you, Tyler. Okay. Cancer. What do you got going on? What do you need to know? What's the message? What's going on? What do you need to focus on? You guys, Mercury retrograde is a really great time to slow down, pay attention to what's going on around you, right? Finalize things, take care of things so they don't come back later and bite you in the butt. Okay. Yes, it is a time to be very cognizant of your communication. Donna used the issue of like, if you know you need new tires, don't leave the house planning to go 100 miles away. Just get the tires, because if you're going to have a blowout, you're going to do it during Mercury retrograde. But you're going to do it during Mercury retrograde because if you don't do it now, later on when you're 400 miles away from home, it could be worse. Okay. All right. Cancer. Here we go. Let's get it. Loyal heart. So this really speaks to the truth of, that Cancerian energy, that love, that kind of soft, squishy that we all adore. My Venus is in Cancer, and I'm coming to terms with it. But again, if you've got, I do feel like it's you and another person involved, okay? And I'm feeling like if you've been questioning how someone feels about you, or their loyalty or their love, or second guessing, their actions towards you or whatever. Now is the time to explore that and ask questions, but do so in a manner that is kind, right? Don't start any arguments, because this can also be a time of miscommunication, okay? But don't sink into that fear, okay? Don't be like, oh, we can't communicate because it's Mercury retrograde. Yes, you can. This has to do with families, with relationships. Six of Cups, Four of Wands. Okay. There may be something that feels a little bit heavy, something that feels a little bit burdensome with this 10 of Wands. Okay. But don't panic and go straight to, oh my God, I'm going to end up single. Okay. Right now, it's just the time to kind of hammer out some differences, speak very kindly, very lovingly, give yourself some grace, give other people grace. And it doesn't have to be, a love relationship. It can be any relationship. Yes, Susie, there's the link to Cafe Astrology. I'm going to start saying it right. If you do not know your placements, all you need is your date, time, and location of birth. It will give you a really, really great, like 10, 12 page kind of compact place to start. It's a lot of information for people who are just starting. I still refer to it. I have like one in my nightstand and one in my nursing bag. So anyway, right now is the time to be kind to yourself, be kind to others. You've got something going on in interpersonal relationships that you might be struggling with, feels a little heavy. But don't panic and go straight to, oh my gosh, they're gonna leave or whatever. Because there is something that could, honestly, it could cause problems down the road, but I don't think it's super bad. I think it's just something that, if we get carried away, will get carried away, right? But right now, I feel like is a good time for you to, yeah, very lovingly, very kindly, just explore issues in a very like kind way, right? Don't go getting carried away. And the lovers, yeah, look how much these look the same, right? So there could be something going on right now with your person. But I do feel like it's not bad. It's just maybe even just feels that way. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. There may be something on your mind that you're worried about that they had never even thought of, that they don't even, yeah, there's something here that you're not talking about. That's that Cancerian energy, that water energy. And it can be larger than life, especially when you're ruled by your emotions, right? But just here we go, right here. Knight of Cups, come in gently, kindly, and be like, you know what? There's something that bothered me. I'd like to talk about it. Okay. And it doesn't matter what it is, and this could even be a situation like with an ex dealing with kids, right? So just anything in that family dynamic or love dynamic, but you're gonna get some clarity. You're gonna get some clarity, right? Now is the time to kind of like put something on the table and really discuss it and make decisions together, right? Make decisions together. I feel like you're in a position right now where it can go really well for you, but I do feel like you have something going on in a love relationship or with someone that you love, that you just need to deal with, that you just need to talk about, right? Um, but it's not the time, for like raised voices or arguments, because I really feel like only one of you is worried about this. Like it may just be an issue that only one of you is experiencing, right? So calm down, stay focused, pay attention, and just give everybody a little bit of grace, a little bit of space, right? That's a good one. Give everybody a little bit of grace and a little bit of space. I'm gonna put that on t-shirts. All right. Hello, Leo. Let's move on to Leo. Right now, you guys, we're coming out of that big, fat, beautiful sun energy, right? That Leo season that everybody loves. Let's talk about Mercury retrograde. What does Leo need to know? What do we need to think about? What needs to be discussed or focused on or worked out? Mercury retrograde is not a time to give into the fear. Okay, it's just not. It's not a time to give into the fear. It's a time to kind of slow down, take care of issues now so we don't carry them forward, right? Um, like, wash your hands when you're done, right? That's kind of what we got going on. And so, um, and like I said a few minutes ago, but I'll keep saying it, some people are born during Mercury retrograde. Donna is born during a um Donna has she's born during Mercury retrograde. Sorry, I'm trying to read and talk. So she feels really great right now. Her computer doesn't feel the same way, but that happens. All right. Here we go. Leo, Leo, Leo. What's going on for Leo? If I can shuffle, we'll be doing great. All right. What is the focus point for Leo? Thank you, Susie. I love all you guys so much. I really do. I appreciate every single one of you. I don't care if there's 4 people in here or 400 people in here. I just absolutely adore all of you. You just make my day. All right, Leo, here's your focus. What does this say? Oh, it says message in a bottle. Something or someone is coming in from a distance, geographic distance, emotional distance, whatever. Somebody is coming in. Someone, something. And it's almost like that expected, unexpected. It's like you figured at some point this would turn up, but you might not know when or where or whatever. And here it is turning up. Let's see what this is for Leo. Message in a bottle. This is a really beautiful card. And I feel like there is, for some of you guys, there's a travel component. It's like somebody coming in from a long distance, or at least from a distance. Okay. What is going on for Leo? All right, the Wheel of Fortune. I absolutely adore this because here's what the universe is doing for you. Okay, this is like winning the karmic or the cosmic lottery, right? In the traditional tarot deck, it looks like a poker chip sort of. Maybe it's just because I like the casino. I don't know, but whatever is going on right now. I mean, if we're going to clarify message in a bottle with the Wheel of Fortune, this is nothing but good, baby. Nothing but good. This could be somebody. If it's a love relationship, it's, could be somebody who has, like the one that got away. If it's friends, family, coworkers, whatever, there just could be something from the past that really hurt. Okay. Because I have this 3 of Swords. Okay. So just any personal relationship that maybe was left unresolved, there wasn't any closure, there wasn't a way to maybe things were said that were painful. Okay, but we're getting ready to close the door on that, right? There's going to be a finality here, and it's going to transform a relationship for you. Okay, and again, love, family, coworker, neighbor, whatever it is, okay, whatever it is. And even if it's not falling within those parameters for you, understand that right now the universe is bringing you something that's really really good. Message in a bottle and the Wheel of Fortune. Even if that's the only card that I pulled for you, the Wheel of Fortune is gorgeous. I mean, it's just everything going your way, right? But there is going to be like the ending to something that was painful or traumatic or you didn't have closure with, right? And it could involve a water sign. I'm going to go ahead and say for some of you, it may involve a water sign. I mean, we've got this, this kind of watery energy going on with this reading. So some of you, if you've been waiting for the one, you may very well meet them during Mercury retrograde. And that doesn't mean, okay, that it's doomed. And it could even be an ex, just maybe that you run into that you get some closure with, and you'll find that kind of shuts the door on the past and you're able to move forward. But for others of you, it may very well be somebody that's coming in that you thought would never come back around or talk to you, and bam, here they are. And what do they want? Well, they want it all. But even if this isn't the case, okay, they want some stability. They want a happy ending on this. They want to be able to put some closure into this. So take it as it resonates for you guys, right? So this is going to be an issue that you haven't talked about in a while, that you haven't dealt with in a while, that you kind of like, you just, there was just no way to really make a happy ending out of it, right? But you're going to. Oh, Australia. I want to go to Australia. Sorry. Okay. So, and I feel like this is going to be somebody coming through that you're not expecting. Again, it's like expect the unexpected. Okay. Somebody that just really wants to say, I didn't get to say everything I wanted to say. I didn't get to tell you how I truly feel now that some time has passed. All of these things, right? So it's just good energy. It's just somebody kind of like extending communication and offer. For some of you, it is definitely going to be a love relationship that comes in. Okay. Just because it's in Mercury retrograde doesn't mean that it's bad. Okay. And that's kind of the whole point of this live. I want everybody to understand that you don't have to succumb to the fear. Yes, communication can be iffy and, I mean, but just take care of the little things now so they don't become bigger problems later. That's essentially what's going on during Mercury retrograde. So we do have the healing or the mending of a relationship that maybe you didn't think would ever happen. Something that was traumatic or painful or that just that kind of got you in the gut, it's going to come back around and be handled very kindly and in a good way. You've got this Wheel of Fortune, right? And like I said, with this message in a bottle, I mean, we have some really beautiful, kind, like kind of calming energy here. It's not chaotic. Mercury retrograde, honestly, is going to be what you make it. I swear to God. That doesn't mean that, other people around you aren't going to be in chaos because they might be. People sometimes run around going, Mercury retrograde, Mercury retrograde. It's fine. It's fine. It's just tidying up the things that need to be tidied up before you move on, right? That's why sometimes we see these people from the past. It's like, let's get this wrapped up. Let's get this handled so we can move forward. Whether it's with them or not, that's up to you. Okay? Because just because somebody comes back doesn't mean you have to take them. Well, thank you, Lucy. Expect the unexpected, right? And you may just even get a message, like an email or whatever, but somebody has something to say and they kind of want to be like, man, I wish it wouldn't have happened that way. And you're like, man, you're right. And now you can move forward. All right. Virgo. Holla. Well, Tyler must be here because I see Phoebe. Phoebe, who to hear? Who's here? All right. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. All right. What is coming in for Virgo for Mercury retrograde? Okay. Don't panic. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Mercury retrograde for Virgo. What's going on? What do you need to know? What's up? There's Tyler. Hi, Tyler. I know. I could get that other lead off. I just didn't care. I just threw it down. So I took it off of her. Like, yeah. Anyway, look, she survived the Kraken. Phoebe has like an octopus toy. She survived the Kraken. I know, I saw that. Mhm. All right, Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. What is going on for Virgo? What does Virgo need to know? Coming in, going out for, oh my, knocking things over, for Mercury retrograde. All right, let's see what we get. Why? Oh, okay, here we go. Again, don't forget to click that like button. I appreciate it. If you're in here watching this, just take a quick second and back out and hit that like button. Come back in, right? It's all fun here. We have fun here, I think. Virgos rule. Phoebe is doing okay. So for those of you who don't know, my dog definitely needs a hysterectomy. She has a lot of problems with pseudo pregnancies and she lactates. She could feed a litter of kittens. She gets really moody. She's older. She has a clotting disorder, and the only vet that will touch her is Kansas State University. I live in Kansas, and it's very expensive. So we're just trying to get through cycles as best we can with a lot of love and a lot of grace. All right, here we go. Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Again, a change in the wind. We have that for Gemini, but things are changing. Virgos don't like that change now. I don't like that change, right? You like things the way you like them. This is the way it is, and this is the way it shall be, right? So it feels a little chaotic. You're not a super big fan. I get it. I totally get it. All right. Here we go, Virgo. Here's your card, a change in the wind. So I feel like things, I really feel like Yeah, 5 grand, 5,500 for Phoebe's procedure. Yep. And they won't even take, I can't even schedule until I think it was $3,800. I had $3,800, but I would have to like drive up there, get a hotel, go check her in. Um, she'd have to be there 24 hours before and then 24 hours after. So that's 2 days. I mean, it's just a thing. It's a whole thing. And honestly, it's such a big thing for me because I don't like to go without my dog. I know. I don't like to go without my dog, man. Like that's my dog. That's my dog. You know I'm talking about you. Am I talking about you? Ignore me. That's fine. Anyway, so you know what? She's 8, and I just am gonna love her. And if I figure out the money for a procedure, then she'll get it. And if not, then it'll be fine anyway because we are protected by the old gods and the new. All right. Virgo, a change in the wind, a change in the wind. Things are like moving forward. There's a little bit of discomfort. It feels a little bit stormy. That's okay because those storms bring in that cooler weather. And if you're living in the northern hemisphere right now, you could use some cooler weather. All right, Virgo, yeah, Ace of Swords. There's some new beginnings. You're kind of getting some clarity on some stuff, and it does feel a little tumultuous, a little rough. But the good thing is, that we've got some clarity, some enlightenment, and the pieces are really going to come together here. So, it's like round peg, square hole, right? That's kind of what this feels like. It's just I knew you were going to say that. It just feels uncomfortable right now. Okay. And I do feel like this is going on probably within your home, Page of Pentacles, maybe with your kids. Okay. But there's something about the stability that feels less stable than you like it to feel. Change is uncomfortable. Honestly, it is. It's uncomfortable. And what's interesting is both of these cards like have like some storm clouds. Okay, but there's not devastation here. There's nothing horrible. It's just adjusting to things that are coming in. And things are coming in. There's like new cycles opening and closing. Knight of Cups. You could have a new person coming into your life, but here's the deal. Um, right now you really, really need to focus on just honest communication. Okay, and I don't mean like not tactful, right? But just honest. Say the things that you need to say, but be very mindful, especially in a relationship. You have some choices to make. It's like you didn't get to choose the restaurant, but you get to choose what you want to eat on the menu, right? That's kind of this energy, and it can feel a little chaotic, right? You're a little confused, but you have some options, some things to choose from. You're going to have to be working together with somebody to do this. So now is the time to really work together. Four of Wands certainly could be within a marriage, but it doesn't have to be. But Four of Wands is about that stability, all four corners being very anchored, right? Being very grounded, being very stable. Okay. Something that when the dust settles and the smoke clears, it's still going to be there, and that's what we're talking about here. It's kind of a time for you to just embrace this new energy because it's coming whether you want it or not, and speak very plainly to people. I'm telling you, this is with another person or in a relationship or in a marriage or in a partnership, some kind of, I mean, even if you're just like a work partner or something like that, but working together with somebody else, you need to speak very honestly and very down to earth, right? Kind of combining this Ace of Swords with your energy, so that you can help somebody else understand where you're coming from. You can understand where somebody else is coming from so that this change doesn't feel, catastrophic, because it really isn't. But if you let yourself get carried away, it certainly will be, right? Ace of Wands. Um, it might be easy to get into an argument with people right now, so try to avoid that. Here again, right? Balancing out all this instability, right? Wands and swords are those in, like, they're not tangible, right? It's like you can't grab a hold of it. But if you harness your energy, right, that groundedness that you have with anything that's unstable trying to come through, you'll be able to manage. It's really just about the choices that you make, and it's about, just deciding to do something in a very equal, even way. And here we have the Tower. I want you to not be afraid of the Tower because, again, I don't feel like it's bad. It may feel uncomfortable. Change can be that way. Okay. But I think that this is in your highest good. I really do. The Four of Swords, yeah, you're going to get some really quick reassurance, really quick healing. And right now, I don't know why, but if you feel like somebody's not been telling you the truth and you want to revisit something, do so very gently. But they're going to be, if they didn't tell you the truth before, they're going to now. That I'm really getting that. But look again, you have to decide how you're going to handle things. You know, are you gonna be like a firestorm like this Queen of Wands and then regret what you said, or are you gonna go slowly and gently and patiently and kindly? That's where you're at. You've got a choice, right? You do. You have a choice. So just pay attention to what's going on. Read the room, man. Read the room. I'm not good at that because I'm this chaotic Queen of Wands here. I'm all fire and air, and I will take something and run with it and then forget the way back. I kind of do that. Um, Shut up, Tyler. Shut up. Shut up. I can hear his gears grinding over there. All right, guys. So that was Virgo. So we're going to do Libra. Oh, the GoFundMe page. Tyler's trying to find it. He'll put a link. Hello, PK. Okay. All right. So we are going on to Libra. Libra. I am Leo Sun, Libra Moon and Rising. So like I said, fire and air. Fire and air. Hello, everybody. Hello. Don't forget to click that like button, okay? If you haven't, that bumps me up in the algorithm. I do have new videos that posted yesterday and today for all 12 signs. So last weekend there was an air show, like the Blue Angels were here, and I work weekend nights. And don't get me wrong, the Blue Angels are great, and you know, all of that stuff. It's really hard to sleep though when people are like breaking the sound barrier like right above your house. So last weekend was the struggle. I was on the struggle bus. And then just 2 days ago, I got a brand new grandbaby. So I've had a lot of things. Yeah, the Blue Angels are great, but not for sleep. I was like, Lord help me. So I work 12-hour shifts Saturday night and Sunday night because I am a nurse, which is why I'm doing this channel, trying to get this thing up and running so I can get out of healthcare because I don't want to do it anymore. Anybody ever seen Was Eating Gilbert Grape? I don't want to go down there, Gilbert. That's what I'm feeling right now with the healthcare. All right, Libra, Mercury retrograde. Don't be afraid, right? Just pay attention to what you're saying, how you're saying it, what you're doing. If you've got something that needs to be addressed, address it so it doesn't bite you in the butt later on. All righty. All righty. Libra, what does Libra need to know? Too late. Stacy. All right, new life. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. New life. All right. Woohoo. Oh, some of you have been working on this for a while. Some of you, you're very sweet, Shelly. Thank you so much. I am a grandma. I just turned 49 in July. Well, Stacy, you know, sometimes that's what happens. I mean, sometimes we don't recognize ourselves. Well, thank you, PK. I appreciate you. All right. So, new life. I feel like some of you have been working on this for a while. You know, others of you, it may very well be something that sneaks up on you, but it's kind of like, I feel like you've been looking out the window, seeing the same scenery day after day after day. You wake up one morning and look outside and don't even recognize where you are. That's the energy that I'm getting. But I feel like it's really beautiful, and you may not realize that you're suited for this, but you are. It's kind of like you know, that caterpillar waking up as a butterfly, not even realizing that they're a butterfly, right? But they are. And I feel like that's what's going on here for you. And it feels a little foreign, a little scary, a little unstable, right? Libra's like everything really balanced. I get it. Um, but right now, you've got some really great things trying to come through. So handle anything that's going to hinder progress or hinder love or hinder just anything that's happy. Okay. Judgment. Yeah, you may be called to make a decision. You may be called to revisit things in the past that you need to handle before you move forward, right? King of Swords. Here you are, right? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Squash that needs to be squashed, okay? But do so in a way that's kind and that's compassionate. Okay. I'm always an advocate for that. But here's the thing: if you do it now, you're going to have it handled. Three of Swords, right? I feel like there's something going on that you've got beautiful, beautiful stuff trying to come in. Take care of this Three of Swords, right? Um, King of Wands. I almost feel like there could have been some kind of argument or disagreement, even with like contracts or paperwork or something that you can't get settled, that's just dragging on and dragging on. I feel like you need to make the decision before somebody else does. And that can even apply to like a court, right? If you're battling it out with somebody and you don't want the judge to decide, you want to have some free will in this situation, um, get down to earth, sit down with whoever this is and just discuss it, right? Uh, Justice. There you are, Libra. I literally, I'm telling you, I'm having a hot flash, but also, um, I don't have a little dog. I've got a Doberman, but she's my baby. And like I said, she has that clotting disorder, so she just bleeds, and vets don't want to touch her. Anyway, balance. You want to make sure that you come out of this situation, out of this Mercury retrograde, with everything in check, having paid off karmic debts, balancing those scales, finding compromises. Right, compromises happen. Kind of neither party is happy, but it would be less happy if somebody else had to decide it. But I do feel like once you get this taken care of, you are literally going to wake up and you're going to have new scenery and it's going to be beautiful and amazing. Yeah, temperance. There's that balancing, that moderation, that universal alchemy where the universe is like, we're keeping everything cool and calm, do what you need to do. And that's exactly what's happening. And you're evolving and moving past things, right? And moving past anything that's caused heartache or pain or trauma or triggers or whatever with that Three of Swords. Evolving is the key word, right? The Eight of Cups, people like to say, oh, leaving, walking away, turning your back. Great, but evolving. That's because you're moving forward, right? It's just, I hate hot flashes too. Libra is all over the reading. I'm telling you. Anyway, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. This is something you've been dealing with for a little bit. It may very well have to do with money, but it doesn't really matter. Why does that look like Pete Davidson on that horse? Anyway, Tyler says, what? On this card? You can't see it from there. Good job on the LASIK. Anyway, so lovers, right? Choices, compromise, working things out, choosing to allow this situation to gracefully and organically evolve and not having like a clash of the titans, because that's what I see coming if you don't get this handled. That volatile, spontaneous combustion, right, of energy. So, but once you get through this, it's like smooth sailing. You've got something really, really beautiful coming in, whatever that is for you. Okay. But new life. I mean, that's like a lot of good juju. I like that for you. All right, Libra. Who's up next? What is it? Scorpio? Is that right? Tyla? I think that's right. Scorpio? I think that's right. All right. What does Scorpio need to know for Mercury retrograde? What's your focused message? What are you trying to handle? What does the universe need you to be paying attention to, right? That's what we're talking about. If you have not clicked that like button, please do so. I appreciate it. If you want to book a personal reading, there's a pinned comment there from my moderator. You can shoot me an email. I am having a special right now. Dog deals or dog days of summer. I'm ready for this to be over. I don't know where y'all live, but I'm telling you, I live. Hello, Rebecca. Everybody say hi to Rebecca Wood. She is my friend. She is going through it. We're going to send her love and healing light, right? Love and healing light. Love and healing light for Rebecca. All right. And Rebecca is a Leo. Look at that. That's weird. Okay. All right. So, Scorpio, my little stingers, what's going on for you? You're the fire signs of water signs, right? The fire signs of water signs. All right, Scorpio. Serendipity. Beautiful. I mean, Kismet. I appreciate you all so much. I really do want this channel and these lives and everything to be like a place where people can come and get support and find companionship and find camaraderie, right? I mean, I get it that we're not all going to like hold hands and go skipping off into the sunset, but I want everybody to feel accepted here. And I really want to like kind of just help people as we go along. I really try not to focus on like negative stuff, you know, like, oh, this person stabbed you in the back and this is a third party and they're cheating and they're lying. I don't like to do that. I want positivity, right? And that's not saying that some of those things don't come up, but I really want this to be a place of positivity and a place where people can find other like-minded people who are interested in the growth and the journey and not the drama, right? All right. Scorpio. Serendipity. I mean, look at that. Like the four-leaf clover, and she's like happy. I mean, this is nothing but good. Leos are all about the sunshine. Sometimes we can be intense, but I'm working on it, you know? I'm working on it. I want everybody to be, I just want everybody to find their place, right? All right, serendipity. What's going on here, Scorpio? What do you got? I feel like you have earned this. Yep. So something went your way, justice, you're happy with the way something turned out. Look at that, the star. That's beautiful energy. That's very balanced, very healing. It's really like you don't owe karma anything. You've paid your debts in every conceivable way. You've been through it. You're coming out the other side and you look beautiful. You look good. Three of Cups. You look happy. You're productive. You know, it's like this is a really great time for like friends and for fun and celebration. Look at that. So the devil, it's like you've conquered the beast and came out the other side. It's like I mean, it's like you were in the eye of the storm for a while and you just didn't see any way that it was going to let up, right? And all of a sudden the sun came out. And yeah, there's a little bit of unrest, right? Some things that need to be worked on, but balance, happiness, healing, right? I absolutely adore this for you, Scorpio. I think this is beautiful. Six of Pentacles, again, that fairness, that equal give and take, that reciprocity. If you stay in this energy of just being, you know, being happy, trying to really solve problems, being positive. That's exactly what you're going to get back from the universe. And that goes for everybody. But Scorpio, you really have paid some karmic debt, ending some generational cycles, just kind of like full stop on, you know, negativity and like, you know, not today, not in my house, not today, not tomorrow. Right. And you've dealt with it. Yeah. You're like wielding this sword and fighting these battles and now things are going to be calm and really, really beautiful. Okay. So, yeah, look at that stability, happiness, interpersonal relationships look good. I'm telling you, everything looks good. When you have the star in your reading, I mean, there's some cards that I don't even feel like I need to pull any more cards for, right? But the star is one of those things. Queen of Pentacles, right? So, um, again, home, finances, stability, family, all things are going to be okay. And Queen of Cups. I mean, you're handling things with like coming in with like Empress energy, right? The embodiment of all these queens. And death. Here you are, Scorpio. You have stopped the chaos. You have completed the cycles. You're transforming things look good, right? From this kind of old decomposing crap energy, beautiful new things are growing. Four-leaf clovers are growing, right? It looks really good. I love this for you. I think it's great. Knight of Swords, you have fought valiantly. You've been through it, come out the other side. There is no more reason to you know, feel like you need to swing that sword. I absolutely love this for you. I love this card. I think it's beautiful. I think this is beautiful energy. Embrace it. And if this hasn't happened yet, it's coming. Understand that time is fluid. Get through this Mercury retrograde and come out the other side and watch what happens for you, right? I love it. Good juju. Good juju. All right. So now we're going to do, what was that? A gnat? Okay. I thought maybe you were just hitting yourself. Oh, sorry. Okay. We're going to do Sagittarius. I always want to sing that to the tune of Sanitarium by Metallica. I don't know why. All right. So Sagittarius, fellow fire sign, Mercury retrograde. What do you need to know? What's up? What's going on? That was a really good Scorpio reading. Scorpios go through it sometimes, right? They really do. All right. Sagittarius. What is coming in for fellow fire sign Sagittarius? What is your focus message for Mercury retrograde? What do you need to know? Again, don't fall for the it's all bad. It's everything's ruined. That's not what Mercury retrograde is about. It's about handling the things you need to handle so you don't carry it forward, right? Because there's, inevitably we put things off and we procrastinate, and this is the time when they're called to our attention. And sometimes the only way to get our attention is to blow a tire on the side of the highway, right? It's just the way it is. Slow down, pay attention to what's going on, read the room. Sagittarius. All right. Let's see what's going on for Sagittarius. I almost sang that. YouTube doesn't like it when we sing. Breathe. Look at that. Breathe. Take a minute. You've been through it. It's going to be okay. Rest. I really do feel like right now, just kind of recoup. I'm also getting, for whatever reason, okay, if you were going to go and like do some like mountain climbing or rappelling or skydiving, don't do it. I'm not saying anything devastatingly horrible will happen, but it just might not be a good experience. That's all I'm saying. I'm not seeing, I don't predict death and broken bones. That's just silly. Nobody, that's not helpful. But I am saying that right now they're telling you to be still and rest and breathe. Okay. Don't be out there running around, trying all new things, right? All right. All right, Sagittarius, breathe. Okay, let's see what we get. Take a minute for yourself. Sit at home, right? The Empress, that self-care, holding yourself in high value, right? Just taking a minute and sitting there and relaxing, right? The Three of Cups, okay? Enjoying this moment right now, not doing anything crazy, but just taking a minute and really doing things that make you happy, like spend the time with your friends, spend the time at home that you want to spend. The Four of Swords, rest, recuperate, breathe, heal, right? Do things that heal you, not things that will require you to be healed, right? The Three of Pentacles, right? Find that it's almost like with these threes, it's kind of like if you want to do something exciting, go hang out with your friends because it's going to be a really great time to do that, right? You're going to get that camaraderie, you're going to get that communication. It's going to be a really, really like safe and healing time for you, right? It's really interesting. Look at this. The images on those cards are basically, I mean, that's the same pose that they're taking, right? The universe is saying just sit still for a little bit, right? Invite some friends over, sit on the deck, whatever it is you do. Two of Swords, do not invite trouble in. Okay, now is not the time for doing a bunch of new stuff and moving around, right? This Knight of Wands. If you go looking for a broken foot, you'll find it, right? The Magician. You can still make really big things happen, big changes in your life without doing a lot. It's like using what you have to manifest peace, happiness, safety, kindness, all of those things. You don't have to constantly be go, right? All this fire energy is showing up with this Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, and it's almost like just stay calm, stay manifesting, but literally like do it from a safe place, in a safe position, right? That's that's what I'm really, really getting right now for you guys. Okay. Take a minute, recoup, you know, I mean, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Page of Cups, don't make big moves. Just kind of rest and relax. I feel like some of you are a little bit exhausted, a little bit worse for wear, but also this is a time for you right now. And again, I don't want anybody to fall into the fear of Mercury retrograde, but something could really go sideways. The universe is calling for you to be still. Okay? So be still, right? Just be still, right? Judgment, let somebody else handle anything that's going on, right? I've got this, like this Magician and the Judgment, for some reason, you can manifest change from a seated position. I just feel like it's really important for you guys to work on the things that you want without doing a bunch of action, right? The Eight of Swords, not being stuck, but standing still, choosing to stand still. Okay. And again, look at these. They're the same. Breathe, take a minute, rest, relax, recoup. Okay. You don't always have to be going. All right. So now we're going to go to Capricorn. My saucy little devils, you guys. I have a granddaughter who is a Capricorn, and she is chaos incarnate, and she don't give a F. That child, I'm telling you, don't give an F. She does what she wants. And the look on her face tells you that. Where's my phone? I don't have it. You have it? I was going to pull up that picture of her just because I love her. I'm telling you, you Capricorns, whoo, you Capricorns. She's fun. Yeah, she is fun. She she don't give an F. It's like the look. Oh, whoops. Look at this look on her face. She don't care. She's like, I don't give an F. She was sitting on in my recliner eating cereal, dry cereal, wearing a little neck fan. It's hot. That's what she said. She's so funny. Isn't she cute? I can't take it sometimes. All right, here we go. Capricorn, chaos incarnate, right? Are you turning the lights off? I'm a little lashed out. I haven't seen the sun in years, Tyler. Come on now. I have the complexion of a potato. All right, Capricorn, what's going on? What's your focus message for this Mercury retrograde? Y'all don't forget to click that like button, right? Gets me in front of other viewers. Share this on your Facebook page, your social media, whatever. If you want a personal reading, cross watching, Stacy. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, Stacy here is cross watching. Yes, but no. Okay. Capricorn. Capricorn, what's up? What do you need to know? What do you need to focus on, pay attention to? You are the devil in tarot, but that's because you're built to handle that kind of thing, right? Chaos incarnate. I love it. All right. TikTok. Woo! I just heard time bomb. What's going on? What's going on, Capricorn? You about to go off? What's happening? We need to do a drive-by? Just kidding. All right. But not really. Okay, TikTok, Capricorn. So some of you are gonna get something handled literally just in the nick of time. Just in the nick of time, right? If you have put something off, get it handled. Whew. All right. Yep. Page of Swords. You've got somebody paying attention to you. Ace of Wands. There is something you need to deal with, or it is literally going to explode. I don't know what it is, but here's your energy. Just come riding in with your, like calm, cool, collected kind of Capricorn way of being this earth sign that's also like a fire sign for some reason, is what I get. Nine of Wands. It's almost like this Nine of Wands is like standing guard, right? You got to get through this issue and come out the other side, and you need to do it pretty quickly, because I do feel like there's some volatile energy here, right? 10 of Cups could have to do, within your family, or it could just be really affecting your happiness. There's something that's really about to rain on your parade if you don't get it taken care of. Yeah. 5 of Cups, and this is going to be different for everybody. So if there is, whatever it is, if there is chores that need to be done in any kind of way, I mean, with financial matters and relationships, whatever, now is the time to do it because you will be sorry if you don't. Eight of Swords, you're not going to get a chance to revisit this. You're not going to get a chance to redo this. You're kind of, if you're feeling stuck, there's a reason why. Pay attention to your surroundings. There's something here you need to take care of. Okay. And it's going to be different for everybody. But if you don't get it taken care of, then I mean, it's going to be, here it is. I mean, it's like incoming. You're going to know exactly what this is. If this reading is for you and you are a Capricorn or you have prominent Capricorn placements, you're going to know exactly what this is. Whatever you've been putting off is weighing on you and it's not getting lighter. Okay. And again, it's volatile. There's a lot of fire energy here. Ace of Wands, Nine of Wands, Page of Wands, 10 of Wands. So this is, and the Six of Wands, it can be successfully dealt with. If you've been putting something off because you just feel like there's no way you can handle it, that is not true. That is not true. You also could be dealing with a fire sign, but you don't have to be. Page of Swords, but somebody is watching you to see what you're going to do. Page of Pentacles, or Page of Swords and Queen of Pentacles. So I almost feel like it's like there's somebody here who is going to learn by example. Could be your kids, could just be whatever. I mean, just somebody that's watching you. Okay. So it's like there's eyes on you. Get this handled, get it taken care of. Yeah. Because if you don't, if you're just laying around being frivolous, you are going to regret it. You are absolutely going to regret it. This is literally, you are not going to get past this if you don't handle it now. You're just not. I don't know what it is, but if you're a Capricorn and this resonates for you, you know exactly what it is. And it is going to be different for everybody. But literally, there is a situation that you absolutely have to take care of because if you don't, it's going to blow up in your face. It's going to blow up in your face. And that's nothing you can't handle. Hell, you're a Capricorn. You're represented by the devil in tarot. You can do anything you want, right? Get to it. Get to it. All right. Who's next? Aquarius. 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 All right. Let's see what we got for Aquarius. Don't forget, everybody, to click that like button. It helps bump me up in the algorithm. If you want a personal reading, that information is pinned. What else? I don't know. I don't know what else. I just posted readings for all 12 signs. I don't know if I will do any more until like Tuesday, because again, I work Saturday nights. I might do something tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. Trying to get this channel to take off so I can post every day, right? Post every day. Okay. Whew, Aquarius. What's going on? What does Aquarius need to know? What is going on for Mercury retrograde, right? Mercury retrograde for Aquarius. All right. Let's get it. Focus message. What do you need to deal with? What do you need to know? What's coming up? All right. Mercury retrograde is not anything to be afraid of. It's just, proceed with caution, really, and handle your business so you don't carry it forward because it's going to be a big slopping mess if you don't. All right. Whoosh. Aquarius. Why? Well, I mean, I get it. You're questioning everything right now. Some of you are hesitating to move forward from a situation because you don't understand it. There are some things we don't get to know, right? But this is also a good opportunity to learn, right? I mean, if you're asking questions and not finding answers and feel like you're just ramming your head into the wall, move on, right? Yeah, Page of Swords energy, that very inquisitive. You're welcome, Stacy. Very inquisitive, investigative, kind of, a student, like trying to figure things out, asking the important questions. Queen of Cups here. So, and I'm not saying that the Queen of Cups is overly emotional. However, don't let your emotions get you hung up on something, right? Pay attention to the details, but don't get hung up on the parts that don't matter. Learn how to sift through that information. Learn what questions to ask and when to ask them, and then do something useful with that information. Okay, don't just ask questions to be argumentative, right? That's certainly something I would never do. I would never, ever, ever ask questions only for the purpose of being argumentative, right? But ask questions, be inquisitive. don't get too hung up, right? Don't get too hung up. 9 of Swords, because you will, you know, you'll get yourself in a pickle if you do things. Libra Sun, Aries, right? Good Lord, Stacy. Um, I'm telling you, don't get hung up on the details. Ask the important questions, the smart questions, because the last thing you want to do is have it bite you in the butt. I'm telling you, this time of year, I'm just saying, we're going from this really fun, lighthearted, happy-go-lucky, you know, energy of Leo season and sliding right into the heaviness of Virgo season. And that's fine. I mean, it's just it can be a difficult transition sometimes, right? Queen of Wands and Queen of Cups. So I feel like it's almost like if you're going to go head to head with somebody here, um, don't just start an unnecessary argument because it's going to backfire, right? We have the 9 of Cups. You can get what you want out of a situation or find happiness in a situation, find fulfillment in a situation. But sometimes, you know, if we know too much, it's not good. Making the right decisions, the important decisions, not getting hung up on the things that are unimportant, and being able to read the room, right? Don't, and here's the Emperor. Okay, so if you're in a relationship and somebody is being argumentative. Um, Phoebe, that was a big fart. That was a big one. Oh my goodness. I told you she ate something in the yard today and she's gonna stink all night. Freaking dog. Anyway, approach things level-headed with a cool mind. Hi. Oh, hi. What doing? What doing? You need to go outside. Tell Tyler. Tell Tyler to take you outside. Um, and ask the appropriate questions. Don't ask silly questions, stupid questions. Don't just argue, and don't let somebody just argue with you, right? Because you're not going to get anywhere. You're going to get like this standstill, this gridlock, right? And here's the Magician. Um, knowing what resources you have and how to use them. That's going to be a really important message for you, okay, during this Mercury retrograde. Knowing what resources you have and how to use them appropriately, right? Do not argue when you don't need to argue. It's not going to be good. But the Emperor, the Empress, and the Magician. This is all very mature energy. This is all, they know what to do. They know when to do it. They act smart. They work hard, and they know when to rest, right? They do the right thing at the right time for the right reasons, okay? You can still make whatever happen that you want to without making huge, huge waves. And I feel like that's an important message for Aquarius right now, okay? Don't get sucked into an argument because there's going to be somebody that's going to try to argue. I just keep feeling that. Like there's going to be like this, literally like this clash, this, you know, water and fire energy is like a so just be tactful, go forward not intending to argue, and don't let anybody suck you into an argument. It's not worth it. And especially right now when things can be taken in different way, different context, out of context, right? All right. So last one, you guys. Last one. Pisces. My slippery little fish. What do we got going on for Pisces in Mercury retrograde? Okay. I was just thinking that, Susie Q. Thank you for posting that. If you do not know your placements, you know, your sun, moon, rising, Venus, go to astrology. What is it? Cafe Astrology. And you can just click the link down there and you put in your date, time, and location of birth, and it will give you a chart. It'll tell you all your placements. And if you were born during a Mercury retrograde, you're going to feel really great right now. You're going to feel really good about decisions. You're going to be kind of in your energy, right? Because you were born in this energy, right? So it'll tell you all of those things. It's a really great tool to use. You can print it out, you can, you know, save it in your email, share it as a link, whatever you want to do. But it's a good resource. I like to use it because I don't understand all the astrology. Donna was supposed to be here with me. She's the astrologist, a very accomplished astrologist. Hello, Janice. Thank you. Isn't he adorable? That grandbaby, I could just eat him up. All of them are like that for me. I've got a total of 4 now. My gosh. I have 4 grandchildren. What the heck is going on with me? I'm old. I need a sweater. All right, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. All right, what is going on for you What is happening, Pisces? Pisces, Pisces. What do we need to know? What's the focus message? What's going on in our life? What is happening? Flexible. All right. So things may not be going the way you wanted them to go. Your plans may not be going the way you wanted them to go, but the message now is be flexible, okay? Because you can get to the place you want to go all different ways, right? But be flexible. I feel like life is throwing you a curveball right now. Something is not working out the way you wanted it to, the way you thought it was going to. You may be pointed in a different direction than you thought you were supposed to go. All right, but understand that you're still going forward, okay? So Pisces, you've got someone coming in, communication, travel, something like that. It's going to be a really big opportunity for you. It's going to be a fresh start for you. It's going to be a new beginning for you. It doesn't look like what you thought it would. The Two of Swords. I think there's something that you put like on lockdown, like that you just decided you were leaving right there in the past and not ever going to revisit it. You were done, 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 and you're not. It's going to resurface. Could have to do with a Leo, doesn't have to, but here's the deal. Um, you can't ignore this energy. I mean, you're not going to be able to ignore this energy. It's coming right at you. The Eight of Wands is directly above this strength card, and the Tower. Yeah, something's not going the way you wanted it to. Okay, but it's definitely moving forward, and it's going the way it's supposed to. Okay, it is. It's going the way it's supposed to. Ten of Wands. You've been carrying something for a long time, and you're about to lay it down because this Mercury retrograde is not going to make it. It's the end. You're going to be done with it. But you can't dodge it. You can't leave it behind. You can't put it someplace and put a pin in it. That's not going to work. You've got to deal with it head on. Nine of Swords. Yeah, you're not happy about it. You're stressed out. Feels like things are really falling apart, but things are coming together as much as they're falling apart. The Seven of Swords, now is kind of like a time for some strategy, right? Regrouping. How am I going to handle this? What am I going to do? How am I going to get from here to there? Um, you know, within what's best for me. Because the scenery just doesn't look like I thought it was going to. This environment doesn't look like I thought it was going to. The Seven of Swords is not typically lying, stealing, cheating, right? It's strategizing. And it can be strategizing within any situation, but it's like, how do I get through this? How do I get from here to there, right? Successfully. That's the goal. And you're going to. It's just this tower is right in the very middle of all of this. Okay, it's right at the center. Okay, but be flexible. Understand that this is happening the way that it's supposed to. It's unfolding the way that it's supposed to. You may just have to swerve, right? It's just, I mean, you're just gonna have to go a different direction to end up in a happy place, right? Here we have the Sun card again. Certainly could have to do with Leo, but I feel like once you get through this tower moment, the sky is going to clear and it's going to be like kismet, right? But you're really going through it right now. Five of Wands, Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords, hot flashes. But here's the deal: you've got the grit and the determination to get through it, right? Just be flexible, regroup, reorganize, re-strategize, right? With the Seven of Swords, strategize so that you come out on top, so that you come out a winner, right? Because the direction that you're going may not be the direction you thought you were going to go, but it's exactly where you're supposed to go. You may have even been manifesting this and not realizing it. You've got a brand new beginning. Look, here you are right here. You've got a brand new beginning. Okay, a brand new beginning coming in. It's coming in a different way than you expected, but it's coming. The message for you, Pisces, is be flexible. Okay, be allowing, just restructure, sit down, regroup, reorganize, re-strategize. Okay, King of Swords energy, right? That King of Swords is very strategic. He plans ahead. He comes in to win, right? He's the only king that has a weapon, right? He's not coming here to lose, and you're not going to either. It does not look like what you think it's going to, but don't fight it. Okay, re-strategize. Don't fight it. All right. Whoo. Okay. And that's what I got for everybody. I hope that this helped give everybody some clarity and some guidance to go forward. Check those other placements. Go to that Cafe Astrology, get your natal chart, and check your sun, moon, rising, and whatever else you want to check, right? Because right now, for all of us, it's a time to just be mindful, be present, be aware, live in this moment, and try to handle the things in the best way that we can when they come up, because there can be miscommunication, there can be arguments, all that kind of thing. Just pay attention. You don't have to be afraid. Just pay attention. Be mindful. All right, everybody. I love you all so much. Thank you. If you want to book a personal reading, there is it all over my YouTube page. There is links for that. In the meantime, I'll be putting out some content probably midweek next week because I work over the weekends. So enjoy your weekend. Hopefully it cools down where you are. I would like for it to cool down where I am. I love you all. And you are very, very welcome for my energy. And thank you, Alma. Congratulations for the grandbaby. He is a just little drop of heaven, and I just could eat him up. All right. Sending you all love and light. I love you all, and I will see you next time.